Off-the-shelf indie gaming brought to you by Burnalot Enterprises. In this episode, Carrie leaves her father and I alone in the hallway with many sexy opportunities. I think she likes you, you know. No shit, Mr. Irwood. No shit. Your daughter, who's never had any sort of social presence in her fucking school in years, suddenly brings home a boy. You think she likes me? No fucking shit. Fucking teenagers, man. There goes all the feminist viewers. Thank goodness I almost didn't piss off someone today. I think I need a drink. Alright, don't have any drink. Shit. Fuck. Alright, into the ground with you. It gives me time to get myself ready for another day, with today in particular being of enough importance for me to want to experience it. Today, a day which would have otherwise been a plain and generic day, is the day I take care on a date, and the day that I repeat the word day several more times than any other day, because today is a special day that I repeat the word day over and over. Day. And now, this. Hello dear viewer, and thank you for tuning in. This is Tully Burnalot signing in from Burnalot Enterprises HQ in the sunny land of Portugal. And we're back with sounds of her love. Why? Because I don't know why. I just finished a whole bottle of water. And frankly, I think I'm going to need more by the end of this. But frankly, let's just keep moving, shall we? Alright. Seriously, I have no idea how long this is. I could very well be making I don't know how long this is. I don't. It can be just about ending, or it could be even just beginning. I don't know. Rushing off quickly up the stairs, Carrie leaves her father and I alone in the hallway with many sexy opportunities. God, I'm so bad today. Alright. You want a beer? I know you're below the Japanese drinking age, but the laws are different in my house. No, they're not. My ears. Fuck, I got the fucking earpiece cord stuck in the fucking table corner. Ow. What was I saying? Oh, right. No, they're fucking not. The laws aren't different in your house. You're liable to give alcohol to a minor. What is wrong with you? Mr. Irwood, I thought you were a cool guy, but you're breaking the law. You can't do that, man. The laws aren't different in your fucking house. Your house is not an embassy. Your house is not foreign territory. Unless it is. Are you a diplomat? I sure hope not. Because otherwise I'd be dating a diplomat's daughter, and Jesus, fuck, that's awful. I mean, she'd basically have to relocate to halfway across the world at a moment's notice. It'd be awful for both of us. Alright. Willingly accepting his offer, the two of us walk into the dining room, both of us knowing what's on the other's mind. Sitting down, both of us are my throat. Both of us are reluctant to start the conversation. Carrie could come down at any minute. It wouldn't be pretty for her to hear us talking about her behind her back. Still, the thought is something I'll have to neglect. Avoiding this conversation isn't what I want to do. She's still pretty upset. His voice is a certain firmness that seems unfitting for the discussion, as if the fact that Carrie's in emotional distress doesn't concern him. I think she likes you, you know. No shit, Mr. Irwood. No shit. Your daughter, who's never had any sort of social presence in her fucking school in years, suddenly brings home a boy. You think she likes me? No fucking shit. God, my head is so light. I'm so lightheaded. I need to start screaming. Alright. What? Wait, what? The thought having to leave you doesn't sit well with her. Oh, okay. Repeating my thoughts aloud, I stare blankly at Mr. Irwood, who sits in front of me with a smile. Did he just suggest Carrie likes me? In what ways? Poopsocks! For the love of fucking God, are you blind to affection? Are you blind, Poopsocks, to how much this girl likes you? Are you? Are you? I think you are. I think Poopsocks doesn't really know. I think it's... fuck. Fucking teenagers, man. Fucking teenagers. I should note that I'm doing this while basically nude. I have underpants on, and that's pretty much it, because it's fucking hot in the house. I don't know why I said that, but I did, and now you know, and now you can't unknow it. I mean that she's upset that she'd have to leave you. I'm just suggesting that Carrie has a crush on you. You know, there's times in a girl's life where they find some, son, There comes a time in a little girl's life when they find someone that they very much like to be with. That's the way it is for everyone. Is this guy really telling me that his daughter fancies me? Hearing it is quite a shock, especially from him, her own father. I like this guy. I really do, apart from the whole law-breaking thing. But I do like this guy. It's hilariously blunt. It's like, oh, you know, the thought of leaving doesn't sit well with her because of you. And you're like, what? Yeah, you know, she has a crush on you. What? Oh, it's fucking sitcom material, and I love this dad already. Mr. Irwood, you are my new favorite character. Right on par with Poopsocks' dad, but for completely different reasons. Thoughts rush through my head as I think over my relationship with Carrie. The fact that this guy completely missed the fact that this girl is obviously having affectionate thoughts about him is hilarious. Oh, she's just a friend. Are you sure, Poopsocks? Are you sure? Are you sure she's just a friend, considering the evolution of your fucking relationship? Are you sure she's just a friend? Poopsocks, I'm an antisocial bastard, and even I take cues better than you do. Fucking hell. I think I need to get a glass of water. Carrie's actions towards me have never been quite confident. She's always seemed embarrassed or shy, but that's just how I thought she normally was. That's it, and it is how she normally is. To think that she likes me. It's a strange thought, yet inside I can't deny the feeling of happiness. The feeling I wanted to be with her. This feels weird. Did Poopsocks seriously not notice? Did the thought not cross his mind at any one point? I thought it was pretty obvious. Are we going for the oblivious lover angle? Fucking cliched. But goddammit, Carrie is still cute. I still like her. She's adorable. I want to protect her. I want to make sure she's happy. God. Stop tugging at my heartstrings, game. Alright, you're a good kid. I always thought that good kids is a good news. Okay? Diverting my attention back to Mr. Irwood, he continues talking with a smile on his face. I've had some talks with my solicitor. Legal stuff, right? He told me that I'm likely to win custody of Carrie. Ha ha! A father winning legal custody of their child. That's fucking rich. As if the legal system would ever favor you, except in a 1 in a million circumstance. Get that thought out of your head. Your wife's getting the child, Mr. Irwood. That's just how it is. Why, you don't like that? Tough shit. It's institutionalized sexism. There goes all the feminist viewers. Thank goodness, I almost didn't piss off someone today. My wife isn't known to have the best mental health. Oh. I don't know. I live in a country where even not having the best mental health record isn't a detriment. That's how bad it is. So don't feel too down, kid. Carrie's going to stay. A wave of relief. You don't know that. The solicitor said it's likely. You don't know for sure. A wave of relief washes over me. Sorry, I had a fucking almond in my teeth. A wave of relief washes over me. Knowing that Carrie doesn't have to face her burdens, it's a pleasing thought. Even more so than I know how Carrie feels about me. I can't even describe what either of us would be feeling if we were separated. Am I recording the audio? Yes, I am. Have you told her yet? Not yet. I wanted to wait until that time was right. What does he mean? I think that telling her would be one of the first things you do. Yeah, wait until the time is right because he doesn't know. The solicitor said it's likely. The solicitor didn't say it was certain. And even if he did, he'd be lying. Because you never know if it's certain unless you go to court. You never know it's certain until you win the case, essentially. You can think it's certain, and then unexpected shit happens. You need to go to court. For days, Carrie has been washed with agony, finding herself disillusioned in reality as she faces having her life torn apart by an uncontrollable force. It's odd. Can I ask you for a favor? Oh, are you going to ask me to do it? Please don't do that. Oh. Take my... Oh. 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 I think I need a drink. All right, don't have any drink. Shit. Fuck. All right, into the ground with you. Take my daughter on a date. Mr. Irwood just crossed the line from upfront parent to really socially liberal and not hands off, but I don't know. Really upfront here, Mr. Irwood. What? It seems as if what is the only thing I can get around this guy. To be so full of surprise. I love Mr. Irwood already. He's zero bullshit, no nonsense. Poopsocks, can I ask you a favor? What, sir? Can you take my daughter on a date? It'll be good for both of you. What? Exactly. Go ahead, take my daughter on a date and make her a happy woman. Just wear protection, I guess. What's even more surprising is that Carrie is still taking her time with putting her stuff away. Me and her father have been talking about her for quite a while. Her father has just asked me to go on a date with her literally 3 sentences ago, yet she's conveniently upstairs completely unaware of what's going on. Why are you so adamant? I reveal my thoughts to him. In no way do I not want to go out with Carrie. It's just strange that her father's pushing us together. I don't know. Maybe her father thinks that you are a good influence on her. Maybe he wants her to be happy. Maybe he wants both of you to be happy. Think, Poopsocks. Think. There's my cursor. Alright. First he tells me she likes me, and now he's trying to get me to take her out. Aren't fathers supposed to be reluctant to let a guy date their daughter? That's a stereotype. And a tired one of that. Many parents today... Many fucking weasel words. Parents today... How can I put this? Social liberalism, essentially liberal thought, non-economic liberal thought, is on the rise, regardless of the rise of the right-wing populist movement. We're becoming an increasingly liberal society, and, well, being less controlling of one's children is part of that. I think. I hope. Especially when they've only known each other for less than 2 weeks. It's just Carrie's never had many friends. So that she's managed to make one she even likes. I don't want her to miss the opportunity. And hey, you're not a bad kid. I have no objections to you dating her. See, that's rational. That's perfectly rational. My daughter hasn't ever had many friends. You show up along. You two get along together. My daughter seems to like you. And frankly, you seem like a stand-up guy. So why not take her on a date? That's rational. I love Mr. Irwood. He's amazing. I'd love to share a drink with him. I would. And talk about sports, or life, or something. He seems like a bang-up guy. Is that a word? I don't know. Is that a word? I don't know. Anyway, reading these words, they're strange. Thoughts which were never foreign, but a reality which certainly is new to me. I myself can't deny the feelings I've felt for Carrie, even if they were abstract for most... They're not abstract! That's not the fucking word you're looking for! Now, presented with this, I'm assured of what those feelings were. Love. Cue to black, and end the visual novel right here. That'd be the best fucking... The game can throw me a curveball right now, and fade to black, and just end the visual novel here. That'd be the most hilarious fucking curveball ever. But I'm pretty sure it's not going to do that. Of course not. I seriously need water. Yeah. The sound of footsteps resonated from the hallway, giving me, Mr. Irwood, a clear sign, to change the direction of our conversation. So, how's school? Oh, it's been great.
I'm back.
And the high face is back. And again, what are you staring at? You're certainly not staring at me. You're staring intently at something that's mesmerizing you, and it's certainly not my face. Alright. Walking out of the room, Mr. Irwood leaves me with Carrie, the girl which drew out my inner feelings. Seeing her now, sitting before me with a slight frown as she looks downwards at the table, fiddling with her braids. It makes my heart race. What the fuck was that? It faded to black and then faded back in the same scene with the same person. The fuck? Okay. Mr. Irwood soon comes back into the room carrying plates topped with dinner. Carrie and I still sit in silence, each of us taking occasional glances towards the other without being directly bothered by it. As Carrie's father places a plate in front of me, the smell itself is enough to signal the quality of it. Last time, his dinner was actually quite enjoyable, like Carrie said. It smells nice.
I knew you'd like his cooking.
Well, duh. He's a single father at this point. I'd be surprised if he didn't learn some fucking tricks. Breaking the wall between us, Carrie finally speaks up. Her face, though, is still masked by sadness, possibly due to the events with what happened the first time I tried her father's cooking. That happened? I don't remember that. Whatever. Oh, right, because he had the phone call. Right. Unbeknownst to her, though, it seems things are going to work out in the end. Don't trust solicitors. They're nothing but vultures seeking to take money away from you for the sake of your misery. Insert evil lawyer joke, except it's evil solicitor joke. What's the difference between a solicitor and 1,000 people? No, what's the difference between 1,000 solicitors and one person? They both share one thing. A single fucking soul. Or some shit like that. I don't know. I'm not gonna joke. Mr. Irwood sits at his own seat. The three of us stuck into our meals. It's in between conversation at least. Oh, we were. So how did you meet? Oh, we were in line, wanting to get a sandwich of Premier Welsh beef because that shit's the best. And then we kind of met together, and then we wrestled in the mud because, well, Premier Welsh beef. Only one of us could take the sandwich, and then I killed and ate her. Oh, Carrie, you mean? Oh, that's a different story altogether. Carrie's face is lit by embarrassment, both of us recalling the events of that day. It's funny now to think that a chance event can bring us so close to each other. And I'm pretty sure that was a choice. I could have chosen not to talk to her. One wonders what would have happened if I would have chosen that. I glance at Carrie, signing to her that she can explain everything to her father. It's a cruel thing to do considering her timidity, though watching her explain it is going to be cute. Oh yeah! Torture the timid girl for your own fucking amusement. God damn it, Poopsocks.
I dropped my
Library. Okay. The fact that the audio is not normalized still bugs me, because I can barely hear her over the music. Mr. Irwood laughs as Carrie's face increasingly reddens. Increasingly, there are of course more details to it than that. If I hadn't decided to walk up to the cafeteria, then none of this would have happened. Carrie's face still seems sorrowful, making her remember how we met when she still thinks we might be leaving each other. Why hasn't he told her yet? Why does it keep doing this? It fades to black, and it goes back to the same scene with the same person. What the fuck kind of scene transition is this? The ongoing stream of time flows forward, and three of us having finished our meals and the clock itself reflecting how long I've actually stayed here. Oh, it's a time skip. Oh, I see. I didn't even tell my family where I'd be, so they're probably going to be either angry or inquisitive. I doubt any of them would actually be worried about where I am. You do? I think they would be worried because, oh, our son suddenly disappeared without a fucking word. Should we be worried? Nah. Alright. Okay. Yada yada. Thanks for the news, Sir Irwood. My pleasure. Okay. Carrie, as startled as ever, trails after me as I walk out into the hallway of the Irwood residence towards their front door. Our eyes lock, Carrie still flared up with embarrassment, and myself filled with a newfound sense of direction. After school, that is.
You want to go somewhere?
Yes, I do. The sauna, perhaps? Yes. Yeah, I think it'll be fun.
Okay.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Carrie still seems rather embarrassed. It was only 2 days ago that she herself invited me to town. Despite not calling it a date, I still find myself attaching a connotation to this upcoming trip with her. Yeah, because it is a date. You don't have to call something a date for it to effectively be a date. I should know. I don't plan on missing any opportunities with it. I'll see you at school tomorrow. I try to make a swift exit, despite wanting to spend as much time with her as I can, standing there with my heart pounding in my chest, descending my mind into a frenzy.
See you tomorrow.
Okay. Stepping outside, I turn back to Carrie and give her a smile, one which thankfully she returns. Knowing that there's a future for us somewhere, it makes me feel content. Carrie slowly shuts the door behind me as if trying to savor our time together. Things must have been quick, sure, but tomorrow I plan on changing the course of things for both of us. To finally be there for Carrie, even if she is no longer constrained by the burden of depression. I'm looking forward to it, but it's going to be hard to wait. Scene transition. Sound of birds chirping wake me up earlier than I expect to. My no alarm clock is quite good in that sense, but I find that I want to wake up as early as possible. It gives me time to get myself ready for another day, with today in particular being of enough importance for me to want to experience it. Today, a day which would have otherwise been a plain and generic day, is the day I take care on a date, and the day that I repeat the word day several more times than any other day, because today is a special day that I repeat the word day over and over. Day. Even though I never called it that, that's what it seems like. Yes, because that's what it is. It's a fucking date. Words matter, but sometimes they don't. Her father even told me to take her out on one, so in a way I feel it is. That's because it is one. Fucking hell, Poopsocks! God, this guy pisses me off. More importantly, this is the day I'll tell Carrie my feelings. Oh, it's a day that you're gonna take this girl out it's gonna take this girl out to do something after school, and it's a day that you're gonna tell her your deep feelings for her. But it's not a date. It just feels like one. Fucking hell, Poopsocks! I hate my life. What is my life? What is my life? This day is still carrying my feelings, the ones which I've had for a while, all without realizing them. Now, though, whenever I think about her, my heart races, energized by my passion, my desire to be with her. It's a strange feeling, one which I've never had before, but I embrace it. After taking the time to freshen myself up, which involves the usual morning routine of a shower and teeth cleaning, teeth brushing, I make my way downstairs to have breakfast. So far, these are things I would normally do. They're unlikely to change as well. However, the only notable difference today is the keen smile I keep on my face as I continue to feel a rush of emotion, in before the dad notices and makes sexually inappropriate commentary. In the dining room, as you'd expect, my family is sat around the table, well, my mother and father at least. Unsurprisingly, my sister is still either in bed or slowly waking up. Joining my parents at the table, I reflect on the situations Carrie had found herself in. She may not be able to experience having both parents with her, but now she can finally stop worrying about leaving one for the other, especially when she doesn't even like her mother. I still don't know whether her father has told her yet, though I should be able to tell her when I see her, a sight I look forward to. What are you so happy about, son? Are you going to bone someone? Oh, God. I'm not questioning him, woman. I'm just asking him why he's... I'm not questioning... Oh, shit. I'm not questioning him, woman. I'm just asking him why he's happy. But that is questioning me. Still, I feel as if I should answer him. I don't mind telling him why I'm happy, just as long as I don't have to be specific about it. I'm going out later. And the father suddenly starts imagining a whole bunch of stuff. Instead of intensely badgering me for information, my father refrains and provides me with a quick stare before giving me a small smile. All right, son. So stereotypical, as every time he talks to him, he calls him son. Strange. Is it because I told him I was going to Carrie's house yesterday? I don't know. That would give him a good reason not to ask me whether I was going out with a girl, if he already assumes that I will be. Oh, wait. Neither of us continues speaking, giving the opportunity for my sister to rather abruptly sit down beside me. As expected, it looks as if she's had a bad day already. Her lethargy is all apparent as it contrasts with my upbeat mood. She really doesn't do well in the mornings. Looking at my watch, I realize it's about time I left. Even though my sister goes to the same school, I find myself leaving earlier than her most days. Of course, I've had even more of a reason for doing so recently. 25 past. Alright? Okay. Getting up, I grab my bag and head towards the door. My sister, still in her typical monotonous voice, calls out to me one last time. Tell the girl you're meeting I said hi. How does she know about Carrie? I don't know. I'm pretty sure you told her at one point. Well, you all but told her. What, you think your sister's an idiot? You think things... I mean, you did take Carrie by a hand out of school in front of most of the school. Did you seriously expect news not to spread? Especially in a fucking high school full of teenagers? Fucking idiot. Still, I don't have time to question her. She goes to the same school as me, so it's more than likely that she's seen me hanging around with her. It's something I haven't thought about until now. I'll see you later. Ignoring your request, I make my way out the door. Despite being a bit late leaving, I should still get there on time. It's the emotional drive that's pushing me forward. My pounding heart, my anxiety, the light sweat on my brow as the morning sunlight meets my face. All of these symptoms of my longing for Carrie. My love for her. Fade to black and visual novel. I couldn't see her sooner. Fade to black? Fade to black. Nope, scene transition. The late September sunlight shines down upon me as I stroll down the street with passion put into each step. It's autumn, though to me it still feels like summer. You're an idiot. Poopsocks. The frivolous attitude people can have towards life really kicks in at this time of year. Really? I love autumn. At least for students like us, anyway. Since we follow Western curriculum, the school year only started a few weeks ago. Nobody is really taking it seriously. Nobody ever takes it seriously, at any point. To think that I'd experienced this after returning from the summer break, being able to walk with a slight pang of nervousness as I go to meet the girl that I've grown to love. All with my heart beating in a lively rhythm as I get closer and closer to the point in which we'll meet, the point where we first met. Scene transition? Nope, time skip. Now that is beautiful. And you know what? I think that's a good point to end. It is. That's it for today's broadcast. Thank you all for tuning in. That's not my outro, is it? Frankly, I don't care. Remember to check out the description down below for more information about the game, including download links. Leave a like or dislike depending on your preference, leave a comment, and if you're feeling so inclined, subscribe to the channel for more indie game-based content. And until the next broadcast, this is Tully Burnalot signing off. Cue the music.